after the earth is cleansed by fire, and it makes this journey. The world is in peace for 1,000 years. And then we have the 10th article of faith. We believe in the literal gathering of Israel, the restoration of the 10 tribes, that Zion, the New Jerusalem, will be built upon the American continent. Christ will reign personally upon the earth. The earth will be renewed and receive its paradisiacal glory. Now this is probably some pictures of about as close to paradise as you can come here on earth. Yes, the Bouchard Gardens up in Canada. Who's found in Zion? And there shall be mine abode, and it shall be called Zion, which shall come out of all the creations which I have made. Interesting, I never thought about that. For the space of 1,000 years the earth shall rest. Moses 7:64. This means that the 10 tribes are going to be here, the city of Enoch is going to be here. There will be representatives from any other world out there in the universe over which Christ has created and parked people on. There's going to be representation on this earth. They travel in, how, I don't know. 2 capitals on the earth during the millennium. Out of Zion shall go the law, and the word of the Lord out of Jerusalem. Isaiah 2:3. So we have 2 capitals. We have a spiritual capital, and we have a secular capital. Cities will be gorgeous. Cities will be gorgeous. Homes will be gorgeous. The world will be gorgeous. Beauty that we can only imagine. Can't imagine. Okay, so here's some beautiful homes that are built on earth in our day, and I think they're nothing compared to what we're going to see in the Lord's day. And now, Salt Lake Temple, it's told that it would stand all the way through the millennium. We're going to do a lot of temple work during the millennium. It's going to be a nice place to live. I think that if you're resurrected, and you're resurrected a celestial being, you will not be living on the earth during that time. You'll get to visit down here, but it'll be your children and your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren that are living down here in peace. Now I say 2,000 years. The reason I say that is because the world is at peace for 1,000 years. Christ came in the meridian of time. He came about 4,000 years after Adam. And if that's the middle of time, you got another 4,000 years. We're currently 2,000 years since Christ, so we have 2,000 years to go if he came in the meridian of time. So when Satan is loosed, he's loosed for another 1,000 years. And during that 1,000-year time, the people will actually become wicked in that realm, and the world will be ready to be destroyed. Now again, DNC 45:22, ye say that ye know the end of the world cometh. Ye also that you know that the heavens and the earth shall pass away. The earth is a living thing. It's gone through everything we have. It was baptized. It received its baptism of fire. It will die, and it will be resurrected. Well, we are approaching the time it's going to receive its gift of the Holy Ghost, that is its baptism of fire. Then it's going to live for this 1,000 years of peace, and then another 1,000 years that things go bad, and then the earth is going to pass away. How can the earth pass away? What's going to cause that? Well, let's say that the earth comes too close to a really large object, and its gravity causes tides so severe that the gravity of the earth cannot keep it in a ball. What happens? The earth explodes. This is called Roche's limit. In the world of physics, Roche's limit is that place where the small object, the gravity trying to hold a small object in a ball, is overcome by the gravity of the large object. When this one is spinning, the gravity to cause tides exceeds this world's ability to stay in a ball, and she falls apart. She just breaks apart. Now, as the world breaks apart, she dies, okay? Now, we're going to talk about the resurrected earth. The earth, we're going to be resurrected. The earth's going to be resurrected. The earth is a living soul. Now, with all the little parts out here, let's say that these parts become accreted into this large object. This is speculation on my part. If they get pulled into this larger object, they become part of this larger object. Then the world will be a lot larger. Now, if that doesn't happen, another way would be just these parts sail on past this large object, and then gravity pulls them together again, and it forms a new sphere. Only this time, it is a fiery star, like the sun. And here's a picture of a fiery earth. We call it the resurrected earth. Now, what takes place on the earth at that time? What takes place on the earth at that time? Teachings of Prophet Joseph Smith, page 250. It's been the design of Jehovah from the commencement of the world, and is his purpose now, to regulate the affairs of the world in his own time, to stand as the head of the universe and take the reins of government in his own hand. This earth, at that time, will become the capital of the universe. Does that blow you away? This earth will become the capital of the universe. Now, right now, we're living in a day and age where we're getting ready to build the capital. The New Jerusalem is the capital of earth, and earth is going to become the capital of the universe, and we have a fight to fight with Satan. He's going to do everything that he can to prevent this from happening, because that is the destiny of this world. And they're no less authority than Jesus Christ to take upon himself the reins of universal government.